This is ZNS Total Sports.
We start tonight's sportscast with some GSSA hoops as teams gear up for the playoffs that begin next week. On the junior boys side, the CA3's Raptors and HO Nash Lions did battle at the AF Adderley Gym in a game that was tight throughout as the lead changed back and forth through the four quarters. HO Nash would have a final chance to win the game, but that attempt will fall short at the buzzer. CA3's head coach Richard McKenzie.
Pretty much, we had to regroup. The starters came out, they was kind of slack, lazy on defense, so they put us in a bad situation. But once we regrouped, we were able to come back and pretty much execute everything we've pretty much done for the game plan.
He also added that he thinks his team has what it takes to go all the way.
Yeah, I think we do. But again, you can't talk this, you know what I mean? You have to come out here and play. So we look forward to the playoffs. I think we play on Tuesday, so we got to handle the first round, and once done, we got to go to championship.
On the girls' side, the same two schools faced off in another good one. CA2 was down by as many as 14 in the final quarter, managed to fight their way back and cut the lead down to single digits, thanks in large to some pesky defense and good guard play. Ultimately, the Lions would just make enough critical plays down the stretch to secure the 31-23 win.
I see much of good stuff in the last quarter. CA3, they have a very good team. They're going to be a bit of a challenge. They have some very quick guards. Now, my thing is, we would work on something. Every time we get in this gym, we just fall to pieces. But today, they were passing a bit better. We were passing a bit better. We were able to stall the clock and keep CA3 off of us. And I think that's how we got to win.
Yeah, my team is a very young team. Right now, we're in fourth position. So I'm happy in the position that I am to make the playoffs. We just need to work on some things, especially layups. They miss a lot of easy layups coming down the stretch.
Burrell Davis, who also serves as president of the league, she invites the public to come on out and support the playoffs that begins next Monday. Here's a small preview of the senior boy side.
Teams go any which way. You have first, you have the Oceans undefeated season. You have second, C.I. Gibson. You have C.C. Sweden, who always eager to get there. And Anthony Rogers, who last year, is defending champs. So this year, I don't know, it's going to be very, very exciting. So come out and support. And come out.
So taking to the court yesterday at the Hope Center was the Bahamas Scholastic Athletic Association. The San Pedro's Lobos, they went up against the Telios Cherubim. And for the Lobos, well, they ran all over Telios. The final score, 39-25.
We come out here just to play ball, and the team we playing, we have good defense, and we 5-0. And we looking, we getting 12-0. We've been in everything. Ain't no team that can beat us. We good. And these top players, some right here. You see them guys here, they come with the play ball in the yard. It's the first time they playing in it, and it's the first time the school entering and everything. So we looking good.
We run the break good. We had good defense today. I appreciate my team for that. We listened to our coach. We did everything we were supposed to do. We know they had it out for us every time we play. We did what we were supposed to do. We didn't mind the ref on the team and other people from the school shouting in the stands. We just came out to play, and we used the better team today.
More hoops on deck from the MPBA last night. Your Central Store Giants, they faced off against the Alive Bucket in a game that saw the Alive Bucket claw their way back after being down by double digits. But were paced by 21 points by Herbert Knowles, the Giants would walk out with the win, 74-68. Head coach Harrison Wilson.
The team was playing a little off and on. It was going with the momentum of the game, We tried to compose ourselves. We got some bad turnovers, some lack on defense, and, the game is consists of offense, defense, so we was just too relaxed on our defense. We just coming out to play one game at a time. It's a new team in the league. We the underdogs. No matter our record, we have a 9-1 record, but we the underdogs. We still coming here to beat the champs. It's good that we beat the defendant. The team would have been in the championship 2 games. It's a good game that they play against us, but we just coming out to play one game at a time.
In bowling news, several professional bowlers speaking about the future of the sport and what is being done this year to get more young persons active.
The thing is, like I said, we want to really improve bowling and let it be recognized as one of the premier sports in the Bahamas. The Bowling Federation, we are going to do that this 2019 and moving forward. And before, in the next, say 5 to 6 years, I think one of the things that we want to do is put a student in college on a bowling scholarship. So we're going to set some some goals in that regard. Just like how when America said they're going to put a man on the moon by before the end of the decade. Well, we're going to put that kind of stipulation on the Bowling Federation and on the bowling community.
Of young bowlers who've picked up the sport in the last, say, 5 years. So there's definitely some potential. A number of guys who are starting to make their presence felt. You know, so yeah, we have potential, and I think it's a great opportunity. What people don't realize is that bowling for the women is a Division I sport at the NCAA level, which means there's numerous scholarships for women in bowling. There's also scholarships for men. So it's an opportunity, you know, if you don't have the ability to slam dunk, or you can't run a 10-second 100 meters, or you can't swim, you know, super fast, bowling, if you have a decent level of athletic ability and commitment, there's scholarship opportunities.
I'm not too familiar with the way the junior program is working right now, but it should be something that we should get some kids involved in, because you don't want the game to die with us. You know what I mean? You want to get kids in here, and you want to get them into the game to make sure that there's somebody else to carry on bowling when we decide to retire.
Yesterday was supposed to mark the start of the Bahamas Bowling Federation Nationals, but due to some technical issues, play will resume on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. The University of the Bahamas holding open trials for all Northern Islands from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday at St. George's in Grand Bahama. Basketball will be held in the gym with head coach Bacchus Roll. Volleyball will be held by coach Raymond Wilson. Soccer will be held outside with head coach Dion Gadet. Also outside will be softball, which will be coached by Shane Albert. In track news, a former Olympian sharing his thoughts on the state of track and field in the country. Our news team caught up with gold medalist Levan Superman Sands while in South Andros, who had this to say.
It's very expensive, you know, to be a professional athlete, and right now we are at a state where it seems like track and field is really going down. You know, it's not a lot of sponsors out there. So if we could get back to where we could get a few sponsors, and then I think the performances would rise again. Because I don't know if you notice our performances haven't been that well, because athletes are really stressed out because you can't really afford training. And so it's just very difficult for some of our for athletes right now.
And Superman says slow down on the retirement talks. He says he plans on making history this year.
First triple jumper to maybe do 5 Olympics. Yeah, I'll have to do my research on that, but I know no other Bahamian have done 5 Olympics in triple jump, so that's kind of one of my goals, just to say I have all of the rings. You know?
And that's been a look at sports. A quick check on weather is up next.
This is ZNS Total Sports.